Hello everybody, hope you're fine. Welcome to Digital Videos. Today we are looking at the beat matching, how to match two tracks between them with their own tempos. Before that, I would like to say you to wish you a very beautiful Christmas evening, Christmas day, and for the next year, it will be the last video for this year. 219, so for 2019, for 2012, 20, I will make lot of little videos with how-to videos like this one. So today we are looking at the beat match between two tracks. So I've done this before, I think 8 or 10 years before, for the beginning of the channel, the Digitales channel, and before that, because I've done some videos before the channel, but it was in French, so I would like to do it directly in English, and this is the best way to you beginners to match two tempo. Of course, nowadays it's not as important as 10 years or 20 years ago to match two tracks, because you have sync mode, you have the grid, etc. You have quantize. But when you have in a bad situation, when your software or your when you make DVS, or when you have your CD player, MP3 player, with not matching the good way your two track, you will be able with this video to match them and not to have a shame directly on live with public, etc. You will be able to match the track. This method will work if you are at home or training at home, or if you are on a live, but I don't recommend to do it live because you will have the track directly on the speakers, which will play, so you will have maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes to match the two track, and if you are not very prepared to do that in live, it will be a catastrophe. So don't do this directly on live, but I say to you that you can do on live, but do it directly when you are practicing at home. And to introduce this video, I will take I cleaned every CD I had in my house, to put it directly in Wave on my computer and make DVS with that, etc. And I will take randomly two tracks and we will see what happens. So I take my box, you see, I do it like that. Probably, oh please, it's a good track. This one, Armand van Heldern. Good one. Oh no, not Space Frog. No, not this one. I will take another one. It's not fair for me. Probably this one. Yeah, Cassius. Feeling for you. Good track. So I put it in, and let's see what track we will take it directly on this. Maybe a long track, because yeah, I don't have long track. Oh, pretty cool. So this one. And, oh, it's an album, so I will take one with the beat, of course, not a synthesizer or something like that. And I will take, so I have to take the, for this method, really cool method, I have to take the kick on the first track and play it like a sampler. You will play 4 or 8 beat or 16 beat if you want. More beat you will listen, more you will have the difference between track, because this method you will do with this method with a cut, and with this cut will allow you to see what the difference is between those two tracks. So I have to check the kick on this track, the first kick. Yeah. This one. No, my player it's not broken. It's the old way to take the Q mode directly. If you have a new CD player, a new MP3 player, you will have CDG and vinyl mode. If you take CDG, you will have this kind of sound. So I take my kick, this one, and I will choose another.
We are.
Yeah, this one, for example.
Watching you.
And we will play it like a sampler. So, like I said, 4 or 8 bit, but you can maybe listen to it 32 bit if you want, or 64 bit. At home, you can, more you listen the first one, more you will be able to find the difference with the other one. I put my pitch directly like random, like that, for example. I listen to the first one, and when the kick will happen, will arrive, you see, we listen to the one. So you will have the difference. Listen to it another time. Of course, it's more rapid. So way more rapid. So I put less pitch. Yeah, it's better, but there is something. So less pitch. Less pitch. And you will see if you clap in your hand. Oh, you can't because you're mixing. But if you tap with your foot, if you tap with your foot, if you're moving your head, something like that, and you have this cut, you will dance differently. So you can see if it's more rapid or less rapid. More slower, rapid, slower. Okay, and you will do this maybe 4 or 5 times, 6 times, for 10 times for beginner. It's not a problem. More the difference will be, more you have to make long modification, and of course, after when you can't see a difference, you are near the real match, the good match. So we will play the two track directly together. This method, the cut method, will allow you to have less work when you will put the track together. It's this method. So after, I will put both together. And after, you have just to move a little bit your jog to put less or more pitch just in time, and reduce a little bit your pitch. And every time I will move my jog on the right, on the left, but in this case on the right, every time I have to move my jog, of course I have to move my pitch. If you're every time moving your jog slower, you have to match your pitch to your jog little slower. And if I have to be more rapid, reverse and forward, if I do forward, I will have to make little more pitch. It's the same aspect, but the jog is just when you touch the jog. If you, for example, if you have if you are at minus 5.5, if you turn your jog slower, you will have maybe minus 10. But if you are not doing anything, you will have minus 5 by 5. And if you touch more your jog, you will have plus 10, for example. But if you are doing nothing, you will have minus 5 by 5. It's just to match the feet, the two beat, the two kick of your two track. Let's see. I think we are good. So it was the cut method. I'm doing this since maybe 5-10 years with my own school members. I don't know how to say in English at home. And if you are able to do this in time like this, very quantized every cap. Directly on music, you will be able to apply this method, and you will be able to practice at home. And you will see after I release my pitch like that. You will see after you can mix directly the two track by pressing, by moving the jog directly, the two track together, or with it's a method inherited by the turntable. You will move the pitch like a pitch bend, like the jog. Look. You have to make the same movement when you touch the jog, less jog, less pitch, and you return to the position. More jog, more pitch, and you return to the position. You see? And after you can, of course, touch the jog if you want. A little bit. But you can make a good job directly on the pitch. Etc, etc. So you can apply this method. You will see, you will practice very good method to match two tracks. Thank you for watching this video about the matching between two tracks. Feel free to ask any question under the video. I will in 2020 make a lot of video I've done directly in French, but now in English, with how to EQ, how to do a lot of things like other video I've done before in the year. Thank you for watching this one, and see you next content. And again, good Christmas holidays, good and happy New Year. It's basic, but okay. See you next content. Bye bye. Take care, everyone.